Southwest Florida, welcome back to Lee Pitts Live here. Johnny on the spot. And you might ask yourself, what spot am I Johnny on? I'm Johnny on the spot at Dunbar High School at the North Law Firm Stadium. And it doesn't take a rocket scientist or African-American scientist, that is, to know that behind me is a real live band performing. We're here at the Jamboree for the bands, the first annual, where bands have come in from all over to perform here before about 200 people. And it's a beautiful day here in the city of Fort Myers, in the heart of the community, which is the Dunbar community, the largest African-American community in Southwest Florida. And the high school here is Dunbar High School, one of the finest high schools in the world, Microsoft certified, the only one, under the leadership of one called Burnside. The music director here is Doc Irvin. I call him the maestro. And right here is one of the great musicians in our community, as well as music, playwrights, and the whole nine. She went to the original Dunbar High School that was segregated up until like the 1950s, I guess it was, or the 1960s. We'll get that from her. And she's out here now able to witness something like this at the new high school that's now in existence. So let's go right to Rose Eady Govan, right? Did I get that right?
Rose Eady Govan.
Yeah, Rose Eady Govan.
Yes.
Welcome to Lee Pitts Live again.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Pitts. It's nice to be here.
Every time I'm around you, I feel good. You send out that aura.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Congratulations on your recent receiving the Dr. Martin Luther King Award by the Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity for their upcoming King Day breakfast.
Thank you very much. I was very humbled and honored to have been selected as one of the Dream Keepers. So I thank the brothers of Alpha Phi Alpha for thinking that much of me, and I'm in very good company because you have also been honored in that same position.
You are certainly right that I have been selected as well. And I know there was a pharmacist who selected and a judge as well. So 4 of us will be part of that breakfast on King Day. So hopefully you guys can come out to Sidney and Barn Davis Art Center the morning of the King Day celebration here in the city of Fort Myers to witness the Alpha Breakfast and see us do whatever we do.
Yes.
I'm in good company. Now, Rose, I said early on that you were graduated from the original Dunbar High School.
Yes.
And some of the new generation, and certainly people who are seeing us on social media and listening to my radio show, they may not have any idea what I mean when I say that. Can you capsulize what's the original Dunbar High School, what became of the original Dunbar High School, and where we are today?
Okay, the original Dunbar High School is located on High Street. In 1963, we moved over to this campus. And of course, it has expanded a great deal. But we moved into the building here at Dunbar in 1963, even while they were finishing up building it. And so the class of 1963 was the very first class to graduate from this particular campus.
Okay.
And of course, I graduated in 1966.
Now, during that time, the Dunbar High School, the old Dunbar High School, was the only high school in the Southwest Florida region that blacks could go to.
Oh yes,
I want you to share a little of that
There
history.
were 2 high schools here in Lee County: Fort Myers High School and Dunbar High School. And of course, it was segregated at the time, and I think the very last class to graduate from this campus was in 1969, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
And of course, it was segregated, and but we had a wonderful camaraderie. It was more of a family type of situation. We all knew each other. We all learned. We didn't have ESE and those kinds of classes then, because everybody was in the same class and we all learned.
Great.
Everybody learned.
And many of you became the educators here in the community, in the black school, and for the black students.
I graduated in 1966. I went on to Florida Memorial College, which is now Florida Memorial University. I graduated in 1970, and because my father wanted me to come back home, and in the midst of me coming back home, he passed away, so I felt truly an obligation to come back here. So I had come back home and planned to stay only a few years, but I wound up staying here and teaching in Lee County at the Lee County School District for 35 years.
Amazing. And you have a music background yourself. Now, were you in at FAMU? Were you in their famous music department up there?
Florida Memorial.
Okay.
My major is music education.
Florida Memorial, right. Oh,
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that is my major.
Wow.
And so I spent 35 years teaching music here in the Lee County School District.
Now, we can see on your hat that you're a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority. Did that happen at Florida Memorial?
Yes.
Okay, old school.
Yes. I was initiated in 1967 at Florida Memorial College. Like I said, it's university now. December 2nd, 1967.
Okay. So, of course, I'm a Phi Beta Sigma fall 1980. Okay. Talladega College. Now, you hearing this music back here, you're seeing all these bands out here and this great community experience. As you're sitting up there, I see you rocking your head in appreciation. You even have a higher level of appreciation for what's going on because you have a music background.
Yes.
So tell us, are we experiencing some top stuff here?
It is fantastic.
Okay.
I think this is one of the best things that could have happened for our community. And I was talking with some other people, and they were saying, well, we hope that this is the inaugural jamboree. We hope that it will continue each year. It takes a lot to develop a band program, a chorus program. It takes a lot of work. And what you hear and what you see on the field doesn't tell you how many hours, how many days, all of the effort, all of the expertise that goes into developing that program and then presenting that program. We get to experience the enjoyment of it because we're not behind the scenes seeing what the directors have to go through to get to get their students at a point of where you can sit back and you can enjoy what they're doing. I have to commend all of the directors. I have to commend the students because it takes commitment. It takes commitment on the students' part. It takes commitment on that director's part to bring forth what you hear behind us right now.
I am so glad that you're here, right here, experiencing this, and this is the first annual, so that you can really give us the texture and bring that background, that knowledge to what we are really enjoying right now. So thank you for that.
Yes.
We know that the principal here is the immaculate, the great Carl Burnside, the visionary.
Yes, and Mr. Burnside also has a music background.
Has a music background.
Yes,
I think
Mr. Burnside played the piano. He climbed up on the piano at 5 years old and played Silent Night. Really? I was blown away. I was like maybe a teenager. I wasn't in college yet, but I was just completely blown away. He was such a little kid, and he crawled up on the piano bench. He sat there and he played Silent Night, and I was blown away. But Mr. Burnside has an excellent background in music, excellent background in math. I just call him all around because that's exactly what he is. And any student who attends Dunbar High School is blessed.
Right. That's right.
I say they're blessed to be able
And I'm
to
hoping
come
my
to this
son would
school.
go to Dunbar High School.
Yes. Best kept secret in Fort Myers.
And then we have the outstanding music director here, Doc Irving, who has been behind the scenes to make all this come to a reality. He has a vision, and he's putting that vision into action. The community has come out to support. So I want you to take this time right now, look into that camera, and say something to Doc Irving.
Oh yes, I must commend Mr. Irvin. I have seen the bands here at Dunbar High School. I have followed them through the years. I don't live too far from here, so I can hear the bands practicing and I can hear them playing. And Mr. Irving has developed an excellent band. The blend is great. It seems like the camaraderie in the students is excellent. He's an all-around person, and you can hear that from the band. You can see the enthusiasm of the students and know that they are excited every time they pick up that instrument and play. And that is just a true testament to the teacher, to the instructor, the director, Mr. Irvin.
I can't add anything to that. All I can say is ditto. Remember, Miami has the oranges, but Fort Myers, we got the juice. Thanks for coming out and
Thank you.
sharing that.
Thank you so
Rose Eady Govan,
Thank you so much, Lee.
a legend in our community. Lee Pitts Live is proud to be the media sponsor of the first annual Band Jamboree here at Dunbar High School. There will be many more to come, but it's nothing like the first. Nothing like the first, the original. We'll be right back.